Today we are going to talk about Suchit. How about you, beta? Your video is turned off. Keep your video on. What happened? I can barely hear you, beta. Your voice is very muffled. Okay. Alright. I'm hoping that everybody can hear me okay. Today we are going to talk about Today we are going to talk about a concept called distributive property. I'm just curious to know who all are aware of it, what exactly does it mean to you all, and I can give you a guarantee that this is a concept that you will end up using for the rest of your life. So I'm not teaching you guys to get 100% exam. I'm teaching you the concepts which will remain with you as a life skill. So let's hear from Om, and I am certainly wanting to hear from Rishita, Grihita, Kian, everybody. So tell me, what is your understanding of distributive property and how is that used? Yes, Om, go ahead.
My understanding of the distributive property is that when there's two factors, one is a regular number and one is a split up sum. You can therefore multiply the factor by each of the numbers and then add it together.
Okay. Anybody else having another point of view? Okay. Yes. Havisha, go ahead.
My understanding is that, for example, if there's a number and then in parentheses there's, for example, x and then there's a plus and 4. What we could do is we could do if the number is 6, we do 6 times x equals 6x, and then we would do plus 6 times 4.
Okay.
24. And then just continue from there.
Okay.
It makes it easy to solve sometimes.
Alright. Okay, Grihita, go ahead.
So for like my understanding of distributive property is like multiplying, like the sum, like multiplying the sum of like two, multiplying the sum of like 2 or more numbers, and that can give us like the same, like that can give us the result, like by multiplying each one, and then adding to like the other number.
Okay.
Numbers come like the other number.
Okay. So Rishita, this is your first class beta, so I will end up putting you on the spot a couple of times. I'll be calling out your name, not to put you on the spot, but just to get a sense of what a thing that is easy for you, the thing that you would want to put focus on. So what is your understanding of distributive property? I mean, give me a fearless response.
I think it's just like to find the x, or like to distribute to get the x along with.
Okay. All right. So let me see who doesn't talk much. So how about Yaganya? Yaganya, what's your understanding, beta? Give me some view if you know. Okay, I'm hoping that there's no problem with the audio for her. Manas, have you heard about the term distributive property before? Alright, so it's my turn now. I will read this in a, in a lame way, I would say. Because Rishita would, I hope I'm telling your name correctly, right? Rishita is the right pronunciation? Okay. So, Rishita will be surprised to know, like everybody else, that your teacher is not very intelligent. I'm a lame guy. I understand things in a very simple and easy way. Something that I can relate to. Okay? So Vivan, we are talking about distributive property. I'm sure you guys would have come across it, and we are going to do application of it, because this is something that will stay with you for at least one more decade. That is my guarantee. Beyond that is a plus. The way I would read this is distributive property is, you want a pen? Here. So distributive property is a mode of operation in math which helps us take the monkey out of the cage. It takes the monkey or monkeys out of the cage. Okay? That's how I'm looking at it. Now, I have two monkeys inside the cage. And one monkey is trying to be friend with them. So this distributive property takes the monkeys out of the cage, makes them free. Yeah? How it works is, the monkey that is outside the cage, it talks to the first monkey, strikes a deal, gets him out. Talks to the second monkey, strikes a deal, takes it out. That is how I'll relate to it. Now that means when you have things inside the parenthesis or bracket, you deal with each of them one by one. Yeah? If I tell you guys, find out a plus b whole to the power 3, it might look like a big deal. Okay? A plus b cube, it might look like a big deal. Anahita, you can hear me okay with her? Okay. But if you go back to that theory that I was talking about, taking the monkeys out of the cage, it will make it much more easier and relatable. Now let's look at it. Let's go one by one. Okay? So if I have, let's say, a times a plus b, if I have to do that, I have two identical monkeys here, one outside the cage, one inside the cage. Okay? So the way it works is, these two monkeys will do a deal, make this guy free. Again, this monkey will do a deal with this guy, make this guy also free. And here, when you have things inside the bracket, it's nothing but a multiplication. So it becomes a times a is a into a, and then you have a plus sign, then this guy into this guy. Monkeys are out. Yeah? So, again, this example that I'm giving, it might look literally lame. That's what I said. But when it comes to application of this, you will see there's merit in this. Now, if this is the case, you did it this way. If I say, I want to find out 4 plus x times x minus y. If I want to do this, now there are two monkeys inside this cage and there are two monkeys inside this cage. Same way, distributive property says that you can distribute the whole thing, meaning you have something plus something times something. You will say, okay, this will be equal to this times the whole thing plus this times the whole thing. That is how the distributive property works. So this times the whole thing plus this times the whole thing. So now things are getting split slowly. Yeah. So if I say, is it the only way? No, there are multiple ways. You will say, okay, I will fix this guy and I will say this times the whole thing. Second way of picking things, I will say this thing is fixed and I am multiplying each of the term with this guy. So x times 4 plus x and minus y times 4 plus x. So which one you will pick as a base and then multiply each and every term, that is completely your choice, based on what you are comfortable with. Does it sound okay to everybody, or if it at all sounds gibberish, let me know.
Can you also do 4x minus x times y?
4x?
No, because I'm doing for the first digit of this one times the first digit of the second one, and then to positive x times.
So that is the next step. Write down saying, see, let's say you want to break this house completely. You start taking out the bricks one by one. You will not put an RDS to destroy it whole, right? I mean, we're not supposed to do that because RDS will be powerful enough to damage my neighbor's house as well. So we'll gently take the bricks out one by one. So what I was saying was, let me not confuse you guys. First thing is,
I can ask a question.
yes, sure.
Okay. So, like you said, right, this monkey was that monkey. So, can I consider that 4 plus x as the one monkey?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
And then starting to first x.
yeah. That's what we did. So I was saying that take this thing, fix this as a one monkey, multiply this guy with this, and then multiply this guy with this. Or you want to choose this guy as the one monkey, and then each term gets multiplied with the monkey. Yeah. So you have two options. So there is no priority among them. It's based on your convenience. You can choose. Yeah. Are the kids comfortable? Everybody? And again, when I'm asking these questions or explaining these things, it is only to make sure that you guys learn this as a interesting concept, and then we'll do a lot of application of this. So now to your point, Vivan, what I'm saying is, let's fix this guy as one monkey, like Uncle said. So every term here gets multiplied with this monkey. Second term also gets multiplied with this monkey. And then you have to keep on taking all the monkeys out one by one. All the monkeys are not out yet. Yeah. So then in the next step, you will say, okay, this guy and this guy comes out, this guy and this guy. So plus into minus 4y, this comes out. Then you do x into x. I'm not putting that as x squared right now. I'm just saying x into x minus sine x into y. Now, there's one more concept that I would want you guys to. Marco, I need one help from you. Can you just press the red button? Okay, I'm getting cold, so I want to make sure that you guys are not shivering here in the corner. So this is just a very basic layover of what we are trying to learn as part of distributive property. How you are distributing your factors to simplify them and separate out each and every term. Yeah? Is that okay? Now there's one more thing. Let me complete one statement, Rita, then I'll come to you, okay? There's one more thing that you would want to remember. If you are, see, in this whole transition that we were doing, we were not only multiplying the alphabets and the numbers, we were also multiplying the signs. If you look at this, you have nothing, that means there is a plus. When you multiplied 4 with x, you multiplied plus 4 with plus 4, plus. You multiplied plus 4 with plus x. When you multiplied these two guys, you multiplied plus 4 with minus y. So there is a sign also that you have to keep in mind. If there is no sign, default is plus. There is no default minus sign, okay? It has to be given. I'll come to it, okay? Just give me 30 more seconds. So what you have to remember is, if you are multiplying similar signs, meaning minus into minus, you will get plus. Or plus into plus, you will get a plus. When you are multiplying similar signs, you will get a plus. When you are multiplying opposite signs, you will get a minus. So be it minus into plus or plus into minus, doesn't matter. If your signs are different, multiplication of the signs will give you a minus only. Yeah, so Grihita had a question and Sidhu had a question. Let me hear them first. Grihita, go ahead.
Like the parentheses, like 4 plus x, and then the same thing for like the other one next to it. So how did you go, like what did you do like in the bottom equal part? Like when you put like equals 4
So,
minus.
okay, so I have breaking this in 2 steps. Like I was giving the example that if I have to dismantle this house, okay, I have to take out the bricks one by one. So when I had to break these 2 brackets together, I said, okay, let me fix this as one p's. That means I'll multiply this piece with 4 and multiply this piece with x. So that's what we are seeing here. So this piece, x minus y, is first multiplied with 4 and this piece again is multiplied with x. That is my second term. Okay. Now, we are not done yet because we still have brackets. Imagine we are in this class, I am here, there is a bracket here covering all the kids. Then Havisha is here, after her there is a bracket covering kids on the second row. Then there is a bracket covering kids in the third row. We don't have anybody in the third row right now, but I'm just saying. And then the whole communication is not effective. So when you have the brackets here, though it is organized, but these are not related, they are not going to communicate with each other. So once you break the brackets open, now x is talking to 4, y is talking to 4, x is talking to x, everything is transparent and there for us to use. Okay? So I don't know if that was a great example, but ultimately what we are trying to do is, as part of this distributive property, we are trying to get rid of the brackets and get everything as individual terms in the expression. Does it sound okay? Grihita?
Yeah.
Okay. Sidhu, what was your question?
I was going to ask if you can combine my terms in this.
Of course.
Yeah.
That will be my next thing. See, that is the whole purpose here. If you look at this one, like I said, if you're multiplying like signs, you'll get a plus. If you're multiplying opposite signs, you'll get a minus. Similarly, there is one more concept that you would keep in mind. That is, if you're looking at the numbers, looking at different terms in this whole equation, x and x is a very unique term because here you have a power x equal to 2, x to the power 2. Here it is x times y, here it is 4 times y, 4 times x. They have no linkage among themselves. The only way you can consider them same if your variables have the matching power. If you compare these two, here you have x to the power 2, here this has only one power. And there is a new element added here which is y. No linkage. You'll have to treat them like they are coming from two different planets. Yeah? They are totally unlike terms, if I can use that word. Okay? Similarly, 4x and 4y, we have 4 common here. But then here you have x, here you have y. The only situation when you would even think of bringing them together would be when your variables are matching. Let's say if I had 4x and 8x here, then yeah, it's 4 bananas and 8 bananas. So when my variables have the matching power, then they are like terms. I can add them, subtract them, whatever I want to do. Yeah? Is everybody with me so far? Now, time for a little bit of getting hands dirty. I want you guys to solve these two problems real quick, and that is only with the purpose of seeing how we are applying it. 4x into x minus 2y plus z and 2x plus 7 into 2x minus 7. I want you guys to...
Wait, so let me go to the problem.
Yes, please. Because I am trying to give you guys two flavors. One is when you have only one bracket to deal with. Second situation when you have two brackets to deal with. Or two parentheses to deal with. And I would want everybody to try it. Try solving it. Going wrong is perfectly fine. Go wrong and feel proud about it. But don't feel proud of not trying.
Is that a 2 or a z? Like in the first one?
First one, 4x times x minus 2y plus z.
Z?
Z, yeah. I don't know. Thinking? You don't know? Try it. Get your hands dirty. And even for Risita, I would suggest that you try it yourself. It's okay to go wrong. It's okay. There's a deal between you and me. If there's something not clear to you, you can. I don't have enough hair left, but you can still pull my hair. It's okay. So try doing the first one first, then we'll come to this one. Manas, are you trying? Manas, I could not hear you. I'm hoping that you are giving it a try. IDK, UDK, SDK, these are not the terms I like much. There was nothing to like here. I explained this thing, right? I will explain it again, but I would want you to pay attention. I just explained that you have some monkeys inside the cage and there are some monkeys outside. How do you bring them together? Meaning break the cage open. That's what I explained. And I'll explain one more time when I'm solving it. Yeah, you got it?
I got, yeah.
What did you get for the first one?
First one is 4x squared minus 8xy plus 4xc.
Okay, how about the second one?
4x squared minus 49.
4x squared minus?
49.
Okay, we'll see. Yes, so what did you get?
I got 4x squared minus 8xy plus 4xc for the first one.
Okay, how about second one? What can I?
Well, I haven't finished the second one yet.
Okay, so Manas, I will explain it one more time, okay? So, but hereafter I have one special request for everybody in the class. When I'm sending assignments, doing assignment is not an optional thing anymore. So I would start bugging you guys for sending the assignment back to me, okay? So after you do the assignment, not in the class, after the class when I send the assignment, you finish it, show it to your parents, send it back to me. Because what's happening is, I don't get assignment from everybody and I'm not confident whether all the kids in the class have understood the concepts or not. So my whole purpose of giving the assignment is to get an assurance from myself that okay, my kids have understood. Okay? It's not to question anybody or not to put anybody on the spot. Yes, Greta.
Sir, I only did this first one, and I got 4x squared plus, not 4x squared minus xy, 8xy plus 4x, and I'm not done with the second one, because I'm kind of confused, on this step,
Okay.
find out the part, and I did not do my homework because I was just too busy with a different
Don't worry about it. I'm not expecting an answer here. I'm putting a request because I have an agenda behind doing the assignment. Okay, that's why I was reminding.
I'll do it, but I just didn't do it last week because
Okay.
I was very busy with different classes.
Okay, understood. Let's move on. Sidhu, okay, sorry. I'll come to you. Just give me a second.
I know the second one. I got 4x squared minus 49.
But you did not break it step by step, right?
Oh, I saw what I did earlier.
Okay.
These two and then these two.
Why? Right, no, your answer is correct. But I'm still wanting to do that in a very simple way. I'll come to that. Okay, Sidhu, what did you get?
For the first one, I got 4x squared minus 8xy plus 4xc.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second one? Second one?
No, this one.
Okay, finish both, then let me know. Okay. Sidhu, Om, what did you get?
For the second one, I got 4x squared minus 49.
Okay. First one you had already told me anyways, right?
Yeah.
Anahita.
I solved both of them, but I'm not sure that my answer is correct.
So that is when I get little sad. Don't say that I'm not confident. You did something and you got an answer. Whether that's right or not, that is my decision. Okay? When I say my decision, meaning when your examiner looks at your answer, they will figure it out. But from your side, you have to be overly confident. Okay? If you start doubting yourself, there's a problem.
I got 4x squared minus 8xy plus 8x.
Plus 8x. This is not 2, this is z.
Oh!
Alright? Alright. So that's why you were doubting it. Okay. Geeta, tell me what did you get?
So for the second question, I figured it out, but like I'm not sure if I'm.
No, again, I don't like that statement at all. Tell me what your answer is.
Okay, I got 4x squared minus 29.
Okay, so that is your answer. See, I'll tell you guys. Okay, hold it. In my previous class, I was asking the kids, what are the tables you know? Kids will say, I know table till 9. And wherein I know that child knows table till 12. When I start asking questions on table of 11 and 12, they are able to answer it comfortably. So you guys are doubting yourself more than I do. Okay, this is the what you get.
For the second one, I got 4x squared minus 49.
Okay, how about first one?
For the first one, I got 4x squared minus minus 8x xy plus 4x squared.
X squared,
xz.
xz. Okay. Kian. What did you get? Kian A. We have only one Kian right now.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Manas, this class is not meant for chatting. Don't write these big messages. I don't like it. Messages, emojis are to be minimized. Okay? Yeah, Kian, what did you get? You're talking to the mute button.
Yes, sir. For the first one, I got 4x by x, or 4x times x minus 4x times 2y plus 4x times 2. And for the second one,
Where is the 2 coming from? This is Z. My writing, I know my writing is not so good, but I read it. Okay.
Then my last one is 4x times z.
Okay.
And then for the second one, I got 2x plus 7 times 2x plus 2x plus 7 minus z.
Okay. We'll come to that. Yeah. Hanisha, what did you get?
I got the answer. I got 4x. Wait, what?
Okay, Mr. Marco, don't color the table. I want you to color your notebook. Okay, what did you get?
Wait, 1 second.
I'll look at you. What did you
I didn't
get?
get a clear answer.
I'm sorry?
I didn't get a clear answer.
Okay, so I'll do it. Okay.
My bad. I accidentally put the raise hand button instead of to the emoji button second.
That's okay, that's fine. Okay, now
I think I got it.
I will do one problem real quick. I mean not one problem. I will solve these 2 problems in my way, okay? Which is supposedly a much simpler way because I lack one thing that is called intelligence. Okay, so my limitation is with intelligence. I will have to do that things in a simpler way only. I just wrote this question here so that I'll come back to this again. Now we are doing this one. I will do that game that I was talking about, taking the monkeys out one by one. But this time, a little bit of consideration would be that I will be careful about the sign also. Because we talked about it. When I'm multiplying 2 matching signs, I'll get a plus. So be it minus into minus or be it plus into plus, I will get a plus. If I am talking about multiplying opposite signs, I will get a minus only. So this will be my rule of thumb that I will keep in mind. So when I start from here, 4x into x. So basically this monkey will deal with this monkey will deal with this monkey will deal with this monkey also. Let's do it step by step. So Marco, just pay attention to this bit, okay? And Manas, you also. 4x into x. Let's put them together. 4x into x. Okay? This monkey is taken care. Now I have a minus sign here. So see, look at this. I have no sign, that means there's a plus. I have no sign, that means there's a plus. When I multiply 2 matching signs, I only get plus. So I can write this as a plus 4x, or I can choose, okay, if I'm not writing anything, implicit meaning is there's a plus sign. Okay, so that's why I did not do it. Now when I multiply these 2 guys, I have numbers that I can multiply. 4 times 2 is 8. X and y, they have nothing in common, they will remain as x and y. Now let's look at the sign. I have a minus sign and I have nothing, meaning a plus sign. My signs are opposite, so I'll put a minus against it. This is done. Now I'm coming to this guy. So I have plus and nothing here. That means there is a plus. Both are same signs, it will go as a plus. Same sign goes as a plus. 4 is a number, x is an alphabet, z as an alphabet. Now you can say 4x into x minus 8xy plus 4xz. You can do one more thing here. X into x becomes x squared. So you can write this as 4x squared minus 8xy plus 4xz. Because 2 into 2 is 2 is squared, 2 into 2 is 2 is squared, 4 into 4 is 4 is squared, 4 is squared, x into x will be x squared, minus into minus will be minus squared.
What?
Yeah? Mathematically it's correct. Yeah?
Wait, what? Yo.
I'm not kidding, this is serious business. Okay? Exactly. Sidhu, go ahead.
I was gonna ask if I can go to the bathroom.
100%, don't even ask for it. Just see, this is a protocol that you follow. If you're going to the washroom,
I was gonna read that, but I
Yeah.
don't know if you read that yet. So.
that's okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because last time I didn't, like, you didn't see it, so.
Okay, go for it. Important. Alright, so is everybody clear about this? Manas, Marco, Vivan, Avisha, Ritika, Jaganya, everybody clear, right? 100% clear? I know some of you solve by yourself itself, but if I am doing the simpler way, see, I am not doing with any plan. I have no, as I said, I have no presumed thing here. I am looking at math as information. I am dealing with it as if there is nothing that I am carrying for myself. Okay, I am just doing the calculation here. Everybody okay? Yeah, somebody was raising hand. Yeah.
Like 75%. It's like kind of confusing.
So now, see, that is why when I am solving problem, I am doing that like a story, so that I can reuse it. Now look at this whole story. I have everything written here. I have nothing to do different. I have to multiply 4x with the whole thing here. Yeah. That means this has to be this guy has to deal with this guy, then this guy will deal with this guy, this guy will deal with this guy. So let's see when I'm dealing with these two guys. So 4x into x. Now here I have nothing, meaning a positive sign. Here I have a minus sign. That means when I'm multiplying these two, I have to multiply the numbers, the alphabets, as well as the signs. You cannot ignore the sign. Okay? It's like a unit. If I say I'm 5 feet 6.5 inches tall, 5 feet 6 inches and feet are my unit. I cannot say that I'm 5 miles tall. That will be a crime. Yeah? Same way here, I have a unit here, I have a sign here, I cannot ignore that. If I say $500 versus minus $500, those two are different things. $500 without a sign is my asset. Minus 500 is a loan. So there is a huge difference between the sign. Okay? So we cannot ignore that. That's what I'm trying to emphasize. So you multiply 4 and 2, you got 8. X and Y, these are coming from two different planets. Keep them like x into y. And then you look at the sign. Minus sign and plus sign. When your signs are opposite, you only get one thing, that is minus. So that's why I put a minus here. Now when you multiply these two guys, here you have plus, here you have plus. So 4 comes 4, x comes as x, z comes as z. That's it. Now only extra flavor I added was that you can use a short form called exponent form. 2 into 2 is 2 squared, 4 into 4 is 4 squared, minus into minus is minus squared, Marco into Marco is also Marco is squared. Okay? So x into x will be x squared as well. This is just a short form. Imagine if I start torturing you guys so much so that I say, okay, multiply x into x into x into x into x 200 times, you will run out of ink very soon. You will say, I don't want to waste my ink and paper. I can write this as x to the power 200. Done deal. This is the exponent form that we have learned in previous classes. We will come back to this concept again. Don't worry about it. Okay? So, this is the only thing I did. So, this should be clear in my mind because I made sure that I am going a simple and very simple approach. Is that a true statement? Manas, Yaganya, Siddhu, Ritika, Risika, sorry, my bad. And again, I am very bad with names, okay, because I am getting old. I am forgetful too. Okay? Anahita, okay? Grita, okay? Okay. Now, let's go to the second problem. And I promise I will not do anything different because I don't have two different ways to solve two problems. There's only one way. One method written in stone. 2x minus 7 into 2x plus 7. I can promise that within a year, you guys will not do this calculation. As soon as you see something plus something, something to minus something, you will say something is squared minus something is squared. That will be your obvious response. But that is after coming. That is coming after practice. But for now, when I am trying to multiply this whole thing with this thing, I'll say this is one thing. Okay, I'll treat this as one thing, and then say, okay, I'll multiply this thing with this whole thing, and then multiply this with this whole thing. So that when I'm trying to break this, I'll first multiply this with the complete thing, and then the second monkey gets multiplied with this whole thing. Okay? Right? If you have to multiply, let's say 5 with 15, you'll say, okay, I'll multiply 5 with 10, and then I'll multiply 5 with 5 and add them together. This is the same thing. Yeah? Suchit, are you with me so far? Okay. Now, so this whole thing, we have two brackets, and our goal is to get rid of brackets in a legitimate way, not by just knocking them off. Okay? So, first step, we got rid of one bracket. Now we try to get rid of the second pair of brackets or parentheses. So now same thing. Pick the term outside, multiply with each and everything. So it becomes 2x times 2x plus 2x times 7. So 2 and 7 you can multiply, that becomes 14x. And again here you have no sign and you have a plus sign. That means both are plus. So far we are dealing only with plus sign. That's why you have a plus. Now when we come to this one, that is when it gets a little interesting. So you have minus sign. You multiply this with this guy and this with this guy. When you are multiplying minus with nothing, that means there is a plus sign. Opposite signs will give you only a negative sign. Here. 7 times 2 is 14. And then x. Now when you multiply these two guys again, minus with a plus gives you a minus. Opposite signs. And 7 times 7 is 49. Does this breakdown look okay? Manas?
I think I said it.
You got it.
Yeah, it will be close.
Okay, now let's say 14, see here, x is, let's give x a name. So let's say Mr. X is ohm. Okay? So we have 14 ohm plus and 14 ohm minus. They cancel out each other. What you are left with? 2x into 2x minus 49. Now when you look at this, these two are numbers, they can multiply with each other and will become 4. X into x, like we had minus into minus minus square, x into x is x square. Does it look convincing or not yet? Rishita, Manas, Suchet, everybody okay?
Yeah, it will be close.
Makes sense?
It's 49 of me.
I'm sorry?
Negative
No, no, there's no need. So you are here. This is, I said x is ohm. So I have ohm square here. You're safe. Greta.
My mom would go nuts.
Nuts are healthy. Okay.
Oh!
Yes, Greta, go ahead. You had raised your hand.
So, sir, when you once you broke it down to like 2x and then 2x plus 14x, would you and then minus 49? Why would you cross out the negative 14x?
Just 1 second before I respond to you. Manas, this is not a chat class, beta. I don't want you guys to chat, text messages to each other. Whoever has to talk, please unmute yourself and talk to me. This is what this class is meant for. Okay? Let's not start chatting, becoming friends in the class. Let's be friends only with math. Yes, Greta, one more time, brother. I got a little distracted.
So, why are we crossing out 14x because it's a positive and a negative?
Yeah, that's the thing.
So the only time you do it is because it's a positive or a negative, right?
So see, there are two things. You will look at it this way. These are like terms. Here you have x, here you have x. If x is, let's say x is, okay, let me mark. Okay. So let's say x is apples. 14 apples plus 14 apples minus. What will be our result? 0 apples. Yeah? So that's why we cancelled it out. And again, you are dealing with them because they are like terms. And how do you decide whether they are like terms or not? You will only look at this part, the variable part. Both are same. So you can give it the name apple, banana, oranges, mangoes, blueberries, whatever you call it. Positive of something, equal value of negative of something. Cancel it out. That's it. Yeah? Clear? Rishita, Sidhu, Anahita, Jaganya. Everybody okay? What happened? Some of the kids have turned off their video as well. When I look into your video, I get a sense. Now, your face tells me hundreds of stories. Okay? So, by looking at your face, I can make out whether I'm doing an okay job or I'm doing a horrible job as a teacher. Yeah? Alright. Now, we have 15 more minutes and I want those 15 minutes to be a ride for you guys. Because I don't take pride in making your life easy. I enjoy making it interesting and difficult. Now, going back to the point that I was making in the beginning. Can somebody help me find out a plus b cube? Everybody, do it.
A cube. A cube plus b cube.
No.
Can you ask me what is a plus b?
I'm saying a plus b whole cube. A plus b in parentheses to the power 3.
AB times AP times AP.
AB plus AB plus AB.
AB plus AB plus AB. No. You guys are talking air.
3A.
There is no air in math. Math is to be done on paper. And I look at my hands. These are dirty by now. I want everybody's hands to be dirty because I love dirty hands. Go for it. No, hands dirty, but not that way. No, I see it. I love it. But give it a try. Only clue. No guesswork. As I said, I am not intelligent enough to tell you whether that is correct answer or not. I will have to do it. So first I want you guys to do it and then I will do it and verify whether your answer is matching with mine or not. Only clue I can give you guys is there are 3 monkeys fighting with each other. A plus B times A plus B times A plus B. Now it's your call how you want to break them down. Oh, I see that excitement. That's what I'm here for. Yes, so what did you get?
2a squared plus 4ab plus 2b squared.
I would suggest you to review your answer one more time. Yep.
I got a squared times a plus b plus a plus b.
A squared times A plus B.
A squared times a plus b plus a plus b.
Do it one more time. I'm not convinced yet. I want you to knock off all the brackets. Yes, Kian, A. I'll come later. What did you get?
I got a cubed plus b cubed.
Not convincing. Let's see what.
A cubed plus B cubed.
A cube plus B cube is how you read it, but this is not the answer yet. Anahita, what did you get?
What I have same the same as Kian. So what do we do with the a3 plus b?
Now, so again, you have to break it down like the way we have broken it previously. I will do it anyways towards the end, but I want you guys to scratch your head and come up with step-by-step approach, like a story. Yep, Marco, what did you get?
Do we have, no, I don't know. But do we have, like, do we know how much A or B is worth?
You don't need to. You can give the answer in terms of A and B. Tomorrow if A becomes 100, you'll replace A with 100. If tomorrow A becomes 1 million, you'll replace every A with 1 million. That's it.
Can I plug something in?
You don't have to. I'm just trying to find out. See, even if you plug in, let's say you plug A equal to 1 and B equal to 3, you will get 1 plus 3 cube equal to this. But I'm not looking for that. I'm looking
Are
for.
we supposed to do the first number with this first number of each one?
Okay. No. So think about this. Fix this one. So A times the whole thing, B times the whole thing. Now this whole thing is how much? You have to expand it. And then. No.
So A2 and B2.
We'll have to do it. I'll show you guys. Okay. Yes, Om, what did you get?
A cubed plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cubed.
Awesome. That is the answer. And I can tell you that you got it because you did it.
So
That is. Yep.
I don't know.
I also don't know. I will just do it in the simplest possible way. Naida, you're saying something?
Yeah, I got the same answer.
I'm sorry, Rita?
I got the same answer.
Same answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did AB times AB times A plus B times A plus B times A plus B.
So I need the complete breakdown of this. That's my goal. Okay, Risita, how about you? What did you get? Working on it or looks
I didn't get that. I got a cubed plus b cubed.
okay. So here's the thing, okay? And again, everybody, I want everybody's undivided attention for next 9 minutes. So when see the clue I gave you guys is if I have A plus B cube, that means A plus B times A plus B times A plus B. And we have to get rid of all the brackets. That's what I'm asking for. Okay? So pay attention to what I'm doing. Let's fix this whole thing as one thing. I'm fixing this whole thing as one thing. And then this gets multiplied with this whole thing. And then this gets multiplied with the whole thing. So that would mean A times A plus B times A plus B. A times this whole thing plus B times this whole thing, which is A plus B times A plus B.
That will be solved.
Now this guy is common in both the places. Let's do one thing, just in the interest of time. A plus B times a plus b. How much is that? So it is a times a plus b times a plus b. While I am tempted to say this is a square plus 2ab plus b square, I will not say so.
It's a squared equals b. A squared b.
A square plus ab plus b times a is ba or ab, same thing. B times b is b square. So this is equal to a square plus 1ab plus one more ab, 2ab plus b square. So what I did as a shortcut was, this whole thing was common in both the places. I found the value for this, which is by again using distributive property, and we got as a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now whenever I have this thing, I will replace that with a square plus 2ab plus b square. Again this whole thing will be replaced with a square plus 2ab plus b square. Yeah? I will take a pause here. I want everybody to process this. It's not about me flexing my skills. I'm trying to show you guys how this breakdown has been arrived at. So far everybody able to process this, or I'm just forcing you guys to believe it?
Nope. But I didn't count.
I'm sorry, Vita?
Nothing. I'm processing.
Okay. Again, I'm repeating the whole story. Since I'm doing step by step, that should make you guys relate to it. A plus b whole cube is nothing but a plus b times a plus b times a plus b. I cannot deal with three brackets together. That's why we fixed this whole thing as one element. Whatever it is getting multiplied with this. That means this whole thing is getting multiplied with a and this is getting multiplied with b. That's how my breakdown is. Now since we see that this part is common in both the places, on purpose I said, okay fine, let's look at how much is a plus b times a plus b. So we just applied the distributive property and we got the values a square plus 2ab plus b square.
Wait, so the answer is that?
No, not yet. See, we are not done yet. If there is any bracket that exists,
Oh, yeah.
right? So far, okay. Sidhu, Rishita, Anahita, Suchit, Kian, Grihita, everybody, right? Om, am I following you so far? Okay. Okay. Now let's break this bracket open. So this is a times a square. A then 2ab times a plus a into b square. All plus signs, so I don't have to worry about it. Everything is plus. Then coming here, b times a square. Or I will write this as a square b. Then again multiply this whole thing. So this becomes 2ab times b. And then multiply these two. It becomes b into b square. Now if you look at it, a into a square, that becomes a to the power 3. Yeah? Plus 2a, a and b. So a into a will become a square and then a b. This is done. Here, this is a b square. Again, this is a square b. Now here, a b into b. So this is 2a b square. And then b into b square will become b cube. Okay? So, I'm writing it here. So, now let's see if we see some like terms. A square b, a square b. So as long as your powers are matching, you can combine these two. So this will be a cube. This a square b and this a square b are together. So this becomes 2a square b plus 1a square b. If a square b is a watermelon, I have 2 watermelons here and 1 watermelon here. There will be 3 watermelons. 3a square b. Now here you see ab square and here you have 2ab square. So if this is pineapple, 1 pineapple here, 2 pineapples here. Total 3 pineapples. So 3ab square. And then, so this is done, this is also done. Only thing left is b cube. So this whole thing translated into a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. And this is one of the algebraic identities that you will deal with when you guys grow up a little bit more. But not right now. You don't have to memorize this formula either. What we are doing is, if you have a situation of multiplying using distributive property with 1 brackets, 2 brackets, 3 brackets, how do you go about it? Does it make sense, or I am doing anything which is superficial? We start thinking. Yes, Rishita, tell us that.
For like the first one, why did you like put like 2 brackets on each? Like A, B, A plus B, B plus B.
Right. So see, the problem was we cannot break 3 brackets open in one go. We can only break 1 bracket. So we said, okay, fine. If it's like this, if I have to multiply 5 into 5 into 5 into 6, okay? Can we multiply all of them together? No. I will say, how about these 2 guys? Let's multiply these 2 guys, and whatever is the value, that I will multiply with this one. So same.
How did you know you did 2 and not like 1?
I'm sorry again?
Like how did you know you had to like times 2 of them instead of 1?
So, yeah, so I'm bundling them together, okay? So I put them in a packet. I'm saying that this whole, I can take 2, let's say if I had one more bracket, A plus B again. Dealing with 4 brackets would not be easy. I know that I can break 1 bracket open one at a time. So whatever was surplus, I put them in a bundle. Say, okay, fine. If I have 3 brackets together, let's bundle these things as 1. I am treating that as 1. So that is how I'm saying this whole thing is one piece which is getting multiplied by this and then getting multiplied by this. So that is what you are seeing in the second step. Yeah? Now, when we got these 2 bundles, we were again thinking, okay, this whole thing is common in both the places. How about getting the value for this, which we did and got a square plus 2ab plus b square. You can do it this way, or you can even think that, okay, fine, let me multiply these 2 and get the value first, and then I will say multiply this whole thing by a square plus 2ab plus b square, and then you can break it over. So it's always a choice that you can make, depending on how your brain processes this step by step. Yeah? Still not convinced, Visita? Convinced? Okay. Anyone in the class who is thinking that there's something missing here, not convinced yet? Yep. What is missing? Tell me.
Can't put like, I don't know why.
So again, always look at simplifying things. Let's say if you have to multiply 4 plus x with 3 plus 7. What you are trying to do is treat this as one thing, and this thing gets multiplied by this, and this gets multiplied by this. Since we had 3 brackets, and again it might look so minus, this is the reason why I am insisting on getting the assignment from you guys, and this is the sole reason for me making the videos. Okay, because in the class when I'm explaining things, I see you guys are getting distracted. I started with a very simple approach, then I went to this part, right? So Manas, I have told this before also, I will tell this one more time, not only to Manas, but to everybody in the class. When I am giving speech for 1 hour non-stop, it's very easy to forget most of it. And that's how human brain works. That is why making the video is actually an attempt from my side to make sure that you have something that you can lean on again. After the class, go through it and make your own notes. Try doing few problems while watching it. I mean, watch the videos and see what I'm doing, and then you try doing one example problem. Okay? There is no shortcut to hard work. Okay? Kids who don't know my age, I'm sure everybody knows. I'm almost 50. And I don't feel lazy when it comes to math. I want you all to not to be 50, but not to feel lazy either. Okay? So, Practice. I mean, that's the only way. Okay, I don't think I have any other solution to this. You have to watch the video of the class, then try solving few problems, and then come to me. Without trying, if you say, I don't understand this, it's confusing. After 1 hour, it's very late to realize. You could have asked this to me in the beginning itself. Okay? Try solving few problems, watch the video once, twice, 3 times. If then also it doesn't make sense, you have all the reasons to catch over to teacher and say, okay, you are doing a pathetic job in the class, I'm not understanding anything. Yeah? Okay? So Manas, my only request to you would be, watch the video, open the video of the class, take a notebook and a pen, watch 10 minutes of it, pause it. Okay, fine, this is what I understood. Let me try to do one problem, following the same steps. It should work. If it doesn't, we will talk and we will find out a solution for this. Okay? And that's not only for Manas, for everybody. Okay? Right now we are learning easier things. Life will get more interesting and little more complicated too. So that is when the video will come out very handy for each one of you. Okay? So that's all we have for today. Hope we learned something that we could not learn. Watch the video, we learned. And if that doesn't work, catch another video. Alright, bye bye, good night.